All right. Greetings, everyone. This is Hong Long from Hong Long Wuja, and we are about to get started on Public Beta 8.0. But first, let me check my sync, and then we will get going. All right, the sync is looking large, looking good. Yeah, I'm sorry it got started late today, but it took long. I spent an hour and 45 minutes messing with the microphone. I think the issue, I think I made it a lot better. I think I made it 100% better, but I'm still having some issues getting some high-pitched tones, or getting the microphone to pick up high-pitched tones. And I think it's not just my settings, but I think it's the microphone itself. I think I need a better quality microphone. I did one of the noises that I was making as I was testing was like a horse noise. And the horse does not like that at all. But it won't pick up. It's like if I go, it's just not picking up, and it's not really that high pitch of a noise, and it's not that loud, so I don't understand. All the other noises that I made, it seemed to pick up. I don't know about whispering and even turning away and whispering. I was able to fix all of that. When I talk with this voice, I managed to fix it to where it seems to be working fine now. It's just for some reason that a horse thing wasn't going. Although at one point when I was testing it, it worked fine, but I had issues with other things, and of course now I kept deleting each video, so I couldn't remember what were the settings where the horse noise worked. I'll just try not to use that one that often because Orson doesn't like it very much. After I did it like 2 or 3 times in a row, he would just start meowing. He'd like bite me and run away. Anyway, all right, so before we get started, I thought what we would do is we would watch the trailer that they put out for Diplomacy. Since I haven't watched it yet, we can all watch it together. And as always, please support the channel with give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you have. I really need some subs. We need at least another 150 or 160, I think, for the first level, and then we need to get like 660 for the second. Anyway. And if you can, check out the coffee link, which is down in the description, and there's a gratuity through there. And if not, just please sub and give us a like and comment or two if you're watching the replay or while you're live, even if it's just to say hello and hi, and let me know where you're from. By the way, I'm in Vegas. All right, so let's go check out what... let's go see what they've got to say about this. Actually, let's go to YouTube and watch it so we can full screen. Excuse me. All right, so let's rewind that and let us take this down. Excuse me. All right, let's see what they got to say.
X4 Foundations is one of the most ambitious and most expansive space simulation games ever created. It is absolutely massive, but that is not stopping us here at Egosoft from passionately expanding it even further.
That looks pretty cool.
Hi, I'm Alistair, and this is update number 8, the Diplomacy update. At the core of X4 Foundations is a living simulation of a galaxy, with thousands of ships and stations.
I think it's more than update number 8. Just 7 had like 7.0, 7.1, 7.3, 7.5, 7.6. So I don't think it's update 8. I think it's probably update like 20 to 25 or something like that. Not that I'm complaining, right? I know it's hard to find another game that puts out as much free updates as they do.
Many different factions, in which the player has the freedom to do whatever she or he likes. This simulation drives key features like exploration, trading in a dynamic economy, mining resources, intense dogfighting, strategic fleet control, station building, producing goods, and even boarding opposing ships or stealing their cargo. With each update, we've expanded X4 by adding new factions, new storylines, and new features like terraforming, salvaging, improved visuals, and even a new flight model, all inspired by community feedback. And now we're inviting you to the public beta of the Diplomacy update. So, what is Diplomacy? Diplomacy introduces a brand new system for political strategy and faction interaction. We've overhauled the faction relations menu and paired it with the new Diplomacy interface. This is your hub for tracking alliances, rivalries, and accessing diplomatic tools. In order for your growing empire to exert influence over other factions, you can now host diplomats from across the universe in the Embassy, a new room in your headquarters. And should your negotiations stall, you now have another new tool to further your interests: agents, a new class of hireable NPCs specialized in negotiation, espionage, and interference. You can assign them to improve relations, acquire blueprints, scout enemy assets, even declare war, and more. Perhaps the most intriguing new feature is the diplomatic interference. This feature lets you influence inter-faction politics behind the scenes, trigger and steer diplomatic events, or activate Protocol Null to set off recurring power shifts across the galaxy. Yes, you can now shape alliances, ceasefires, and wars that make the universe feel more alive and responsive than ever. But wait, there's more. This major free update brings a host of other improvements. A revised universe layout for better navigation readability, new station connection modules that open up fresh building possibilities, support for NVIDIA DLSS frame generation, which offers a major performance boost on compatible hardware, improvements to the crafting user interface, and additional crafting items and recipes. And we're proud to introduce Brazilian Portuguese voice-over support, letting even more players experience X4 in their Bella Lingua Nativa. There, nailed it. As always, your feedback has been and will continue to be essential to us. Diplomacy opens up new depths in our simulation, and we're eager to see how you put it to the test. To join the public beta, please read the instructions in the video description. And remember, back up your saves before diving in. On behalf of the whole team here at EgoSoft, thank you for testing with us. We look forward to your insights on the forums, and we wish you happy testing.
Well, like I said, hopefully our hopefully we don't lose our thing, but if we do, oh well, we'll just start back over again. All right, so let us. Was there another one? All right, let's move into it then, shall we? Got a new map layout. Those sectors. Ah. Tharka's Ravine 8. I'm not gonna help us out some. Let's go check that out. Tharka's Ravine 8. I don't see anything. It's like they're all working. What?
Awaiting orders.
Okay, missions here. Yet? Are we in the middle of doing missions? Oh yeah, we tried to do this, but it just
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
it's apparently going to be impossible to kill. All right, let's see where our this thing is. Well, the dialogue section didn't work.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Why is it? It's all the way blue here, which would mean it should be all the way done, and it's our little thing here is a little off. According to this, we don't have any drone components in here. We have all the hull parts we need and all the weapon components we need, which is just not true. And should just be able to abort it. It's not going to let me abort that mission.
I was asked to drop my cargo. Awaiting orders.
Alright, let's go check out what we can do here. Like plus 30 with a bunch of these dudes.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
I don't have any station. Splitter. Wow, we're at 26 with these guys too. Pretty good relations with everybody, you know? I guess maybe we should go hunt down the CAC. Oh, there's a couple of places where they're located. We can go after them. Yeah, my voice seems like as you feel like it's ready to go. Last few
Awaiting
days.
orders.
Not last few days, it's yesterday. How are we doing over? Oh, we were microwaving here. Got managers here. Ooh. Guess we have one here too. All right. Well. Should be bringing everything over there. Let's see what kind of do we have any miners and stuff here? Lots of traders. One miner. So let's take care of that right now. Whoa, look at that. We've dropped under $1 billion, huh? Whoa. We're really taking the money from us. Huh? It's the those shipyards. We got to get them going, up and running. Oh, let's go check that out. still building. Ah. Alright, so let's make us some miners. It's all built. Alright, so let's build us some miners for. Let's move ourselves around here so we can find us a mission to do. Here.
Autopilot engaged.
Got to be a bunch of places that we're missing. Here, especially like over here. Headband. or the hairband's too tight. It's giving me a headache.
Entering system. Unholy retribution. Entering system.
Need a manager there.
Entering system. Unholy retribution. Entering system. Highest mists. Entering system. Entering system. Holy vision. Disengaged. Entering system. True sight.
What do they want? They want the 677 or 1111.
Entering system. Second contact. Entering system. Argon Prime.
Very good.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
I don't remember her going to Tikva's choice. Where's this fool going?
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disengaged. Entering system. Argon Prime.
Something's coming up on the radar there.
Entering system.
What, 667? 677. Great, we're not going to be able to take this one. I want to get one of the more minor. Should be able to put them in there. Nope. Ah, no. He doesn't want to turn from me now. I'm not going to do that. Ah! Four of them once. Not understanding what's going on here. Why? One, two, three, four. Are they all in there? Doesn't look to be in there all the way. Let's see. The irony of having the hot build a defense station against themselves. It's just
Entering system. Second contact. Entering system. True sight.
all right. What we got going on here with the V-Warp? Look at all this. What does it have going on here?
Entering system. Holy vision. Entering system. Pontifex's claim. Entering system. Highest mists.
The rest of my, I should have like a whole bunch of dudes over.
Entering system. Unholy retribution. Entering system. Trinity Sanctum. Entering system. Bright Promise. Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
Well, eventually they'll get done building that thing over there.
Entering system. Silent Witness.
What are we doing? We're running around. Go.
Entering system. Atikva's Choice.
Kiss your president goodbye.
I guess he was just running around in a big circle, huh? That must be it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna run supplies for you at this point. Not picking up any new missions here.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
This is where we should hopefully pick one up.
Entering system. Second Contact.
Another inactive jump gate.
Entering system. True Sight.
Alright, well, where were the CAC at? CAC were, there were a couple of places I saw the CAC
Entering
forces.
system. Holy Vision.
Is there some over here? This was Xenon. Remember now. Oh, well, there's some over here in
Pontifex's Claim.
ship seizure. I'm not doing that.
Entering system. Highest Mists.
I believe over in Heretic's End. There was some cat. Yeah, let's go take care of these guys.
Entering system. Unholy Retribution.
Oh, well, we should put those miners to this right now before we do that.
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum. Entering system. Bright Promise. Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
This is the one that needs the miners. This guy.
Entering system. Silent Witness.
This is the miners. Not him.
Entering system.
Somebody over here.
Antifa's Choice.
Kiss your presidents goodbye.
This guy. Yeah, he's only got one dude. Okay, so this is the one. Plutos.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Insolent Youth. What's this one? It says hard. Yeah, not boarding anything. I can't even board ships on for my own purposes. Or I'm gonna do it for somebody else.
Entering system. Second Contact.
Awaiting orders.
Entering system. True Sight.
Awaiting orders.
Entering system. Holy Vision. Entering system. Pontifex's Claim.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Entering system. Highest Mists.
Yeah, where's all those dudes at? I just had son of a beach. Where are you going, dude?
Entering system. Unholy Retribution. Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
Here we go. What do they need? They want 5 defense modules. So 5 modules, and one of them has to be administrative. And a more CAC up here, huh? Silent witness.
I knew I could count on.
Awaiting orders.
Entering system. Bright promise.
Awaiting orders.
It's money in the kitty.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha. Entering system. Silent witness. Entering system. Atikva's choice.
I said I was going to do. Who's this?
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Thanks for joining us, Thumb-Ugly. I appreciate the comment. Every comment helps me move up in the algorithm. I said yesterday I was going to work out today, and I did, but I said yesterday I was going to go running, and by the time I was ready to start working out, it was way too hot. It was like 115 degrees outside, and that's what my thermometer said in the shade. So I still worked out in the heat, but I did kicks, which allowed me to get some breaks. But I got up to 900. Normally, before last year, before I started getting all sick, I was doing 1800 a session. So I just started doing them again about a month or two ago, and I did 6, I got 7, 8, and I did 900 today. So, and it about killed me. It's still, according to my phone, it's still 102 degrees outside at 11 o'clock at night.
Entering system.
All right.
Claim.
Let's see if we had any more big ships that aren't doing anything.
Entering system. Ice mists.
There's an Asgard. Isn't doing anything. Part of, okay. Yeah. He's part of that fleet that I've got up there taking out the FAF.
Entering system. Unholy retribution.
This guy's got some skills. What's he doing? What's this?
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Entering system. Bright Promise.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Entering system. Silent Witness.
Awaiting orders.
Entering system. Atikva's Choice.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
I weighed myself the other day, and I'm like, I gotta start doing some calisthenic stuff. I've been working out. It's just I've just been doing like weights, and the calisthenic thing I'm doing is just
Argon
punches,
Prime.
and that's just not enough. Gotta step it up. I gotta start doing forms again.
Awaiting orders.
Well,
Awaiting orders.
Entering system. True Sight.
Can I help? Goodbye.
I'm over here.
Entering system. Holy Vision.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Striking. Eat plasma.
And this one needs a new
Entering
pilot.
system. Pontifex's Claim.
Can I help?
Entering system. Ice mists.
Goodbye.
Awaiting orders.
Send him over here. That should be enough. Got 3 Asgards and
Awaiting orders.
actually I think 4 Asgards and a Phoenix. That should be more.
Entering system. Unholy retribution.
Have anybody else not sitting around not doing anything? Oh yeah, we got all these dudes, huh? They should all be there now.
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum. Entering system. Bright Promise. Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
I am.
Entering system. Silent Witness.
What's going on, Perpetual? How goes things? We got started late tonight because I spent way too long trying to mess with the microphone. It was
Entering system. Atikva's Choice.
I finally got it down to where you can hear me when I make this voice. And that when I laugh with my high-pitched laugh, it doesn't get cut out. But like I said, I was trying to one of the sounds that I was doing testing my microphone. It worked one time, and then I can't remember what I did to change the settings, but there was a whole bunch of other things that weren't working. It was when I made like a horse noise, which scared Orson.
Entering system.
He
Bargain
did
Prime.
not like that at all. But it's still not working. I don't know what I did. Hey, good to hear, Angry. That means we can count on seeing you tomorrow when we do Broken Arrow.
Entering system.
When I do that,
Second
that noise is
contact.
it's not showing up on my microphone for some reason. Yeah. I try as I might to get it to work. Anyway, that's why I started so late. I get started until like 10:15. Normally, I like to start by 9:15. No later than that. For X4, I have all the DLC for I have all of the DLC for X4. And none of the DLC for Stellaris. At least none of the paid DLC. Actually, I think I have one that came with it.
Entering system. Pontifex's Claim.
No, I don't. I really don't mess with the Discord that
Entering
much.
system. Ice Mists.
Mainly because I'm lazy to have it all configured. Like I said, it took me like an hour and a half or hour and 45 minutes to mess with my microphone just for this. And it still didn't get fixed, as you can tell. But I think it sounds better. At least it did when I was recording and playing it back. I think it sounds a whole lot better, but it's still not. It's still not sounding like it should. I think part of my issue was I had too much. The gain on the microphone was too much.
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
There should be another dude in here then.
Entering system. Bright promise.
There's the Asgard.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
Alright, well, we're not... We're not picking up any more missions, so it's,
Entering system. Silent witness.
what did him do?
I've got you now. You're not impressed.
Put him to rest down
Requesting
here.
immediate backup.
Big mistake. Very big mistake.
So we can,
Entering system. Hatikva's choice.
No, I'm still doing vanilla. I figure, I was thinking once I finished this playthrough, I would do one of the, like the Star Wars one, or there's like, I think a Battlestar Galactica mod. So I was leaning towards the Star Wars, because at least I know a little bit about that more. I like Battlestar Galactica, but I haven't had any.
Bargain Prime.
I haven't had any contact with any of the Battlestar Galactica stuff in about 30, 40 years. So I'm not that all. I'm not up to date on it. Although if there's a Star Trek one, I might consider that too.
Entering system.
But right now I'm leaning towards doing the. Like I said, I'm leaning towards doing the Star Wars mod when I get done with this playthrough.
Entering system. True sight.
I got this originally like 2 years ago on during the Christmas sale.
Entering system.
Or the holiday
Holy
sale,
vision.
whatever they call it. And I got X4, I think, for like $5. And after a couple of weeks of playing it, I was enjoying it so much that I went and bought. I decided to get the DLC, and then the DLC was on sale, so I got all of the
Entering
DLC
system.
for like $45. So basically, I got X4 and all the DLC that goes with it for $50. And then I just bought the Hyperion DLC, which was $10 in the spring. Stop going around in circles.
Autopilot engaged.
And I've got more than my money's worth from X4. I've put let's see, how many hours have I got on this now? Well, I did a video before I did this playthrough. I did that 400-hour. Excuse me. I did that 400-hour video, which is my most watched video, by the way. And I've got almost 5,000 views in it. This one, okay, so now I'm at 790 hours now. So almost as many hours as I put in the first playthrough. I can't. Oh, I quit the first playthrough because I was having issues with my stations weren't attacking. I'm like 10 times further with this playthrough, even though I've only put in 390 hours. But I spent less time doing a lot of the little things like mining on your own and stuff like that.
Disengaged.
Right now, we can use. Actually, my second most watched video is an Orson video.
Awaiting
I can't remember which one it is, but I had like 3,500 views on it. I
Awaiting
think.
orders.
Awaiting orders.
And then it's the ones on Elite Dangerous where I'm like,
Awaiting orders.
where I'm trolling the petulant and the gankers. I still remember from the one I did about gankers and Elite Dangerous. One of the I got banned from. I got banned from the Elite Dangerous Facebook group, and the dickhead who was running the thing, he was the admin for it. He was being an ass, and he was basically, he was just being a petulant little bastard, and he banned me from the group. He kicked me out of the group. So I mentioned his name in my video. So he's like, "I'm gonna sue you! I'm gonna sue you! You can't mention my name! You can't mention my name!" I'm like, "Fuck you, you little piece of shit! You're running a public site, and then you're sitting there and you're banning somebody, and on top of that, you're sitting there and lying about it." Of course I can sit there and I can talk about you, you fucking piece of shit. He's like, "I'm gonna sue you! I'm gonna contact my lawyer!" Like, go ahead, contact your lawyer, you dumbass. You can't mention my name. Like, you think you can run a public group, you can be a dickhead, and that you are completely immune from public criticism. You're fucking crazy.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, the just well, this guy was he was upset because I said that most gankers are
I was asked to drop my cargo.
have what did I say? Trying to remember the phrase I used. That they are socially
Requesting immediate backup.
I can't remember the word. I think it's socially pathological. No, that's not what it was. It was something along the lines that what's the word? Damn it. I think it was so. I called them socially pathological, and the guy's like, "Well, you know, gankers aren't all silly. You can't say that gankers are serial criminals." I'm like, "That's not what I said. I said that they're socially pathological." And he said that while not every ganker is a serial killer, it could be. And he basically wound up. Oh, I get kicks out of sitting there and just you know, making it impossible for someone to play a game. Because I mean, you don't get any points for it. Sitting there in Elite Dangerous, what they were doing was during the Thargoid War thing, and it followed you around. It's like you'd sit there and you'd be playing in open with a bunch of people having fun, blah blah blah, and then some dickhead would come by with his ship outfitted to kill PvP, while everybody else is sitting there outfitted to fight the Thargoids, which those weapons won't do anything to another player ship. So then they would come over there when they found a group of people playing in open, fighting the Thargoids, and then they would sit on the spawn point outside the thing. So whenever you'd launch your ship, they would just sit there and fire at you so that you would be destroyed. And actually, you know, after about 2 or 3 minutes of doing this, then everybody would quit. And then they would move somewhere. They'd go in solo, they'd move to another system, and then these assholes would follow. People who do this, who get their kicks out of you know, making life miserable for other people, not letting people play a damn fucking game. I mean, strangers too, people they're never going to meet, they're never going to see, and they get their kicks from these are people who have psychological issues. Some deep-seated psychological issues. And I made that point in the video. And these guys got all offended by it. I mean, when you call people with social issues out, you know, pathological social issues out, they're going to demonstrate the fact that they are they have pathological social issues. That's why I don't play in open. Well, I had a guy when I first got this game. There was this dude. His name was Captain Sorrowful. He was following me around, and he kept begging me. I didn't play Elite for a while, and he was like begging me to play, begging me. I finally played it, and he asked to join me. And the guy was sitting there watching my streams and talking to me for like 2 months, almost every day, just so that he could get a chance to play an open with me and gank me. So I had nothing more to do with him, and then like a couple of months later, he comes back, and he tries to start up a conversation and do this, basically do the same thing. Like, oh, I'm so stupid. Yeah, oh, you could do that. Oh, let's go do it again, and you can shoot me now, you dumbass. That's what you call dedication to being socially pathological. You spend, I don't know how much time he spent. He had to have spent at least a couple of 100 hours sitting there trying to befriend me so that he would get the chance to play an open with me so that he could shoot my ship. Like, wow, was that really worth it? I mean, all that time that you spent, was that was so worth doing what you just did? I mean, what kind of a loser do you have to be? How exciting is your life when that's it? That's your life. That wasn't me. That's the computer naming. No, actually, that's not the name anymore. I changed it to Honglong Wuxia HQ. And the next one I change will be the Orson Cat City. Actually, it is. It's what year? It's one of the elite streams from January or February 2024. Yeah, we basically got in there, and then he didn't ally me, and I'm like, hey, you're not allying me. And he started shooting me. And by the time I could unally him, my ship was destroyed. I'm like, oh, wow. What a douche. How far are we on this? Do we got any more? All right. Well, one of these missions got finished. Man, our money is sinking down. We had 2 billion. Those extra shipyards that I'm building us. This one over here. This one over here. No. And this one over here, they're just sucking that money up.
Awaiting orders.
If it ever gets done, maybe they'll start making some money for us. Looks like all my resources are there. It's got all the resources according to this. So we should just these modules should just start pumping out. What about the other one? No, I changed that. That was the one that I'm building the starport. The computer gave it that Higaromoto, whatever it name was, some Japanese name. I changed that at the end of the last stream. I changed it to Honglong Wuja HQ. Did I do it Honglong Wuja's HQ or Honglong? I think I just did Honglong Wuja HQ. They got some weird names for them though. That one place is called the Spaz Key Orbital. In my first playthrough, I almost never used seeded. Now I'm doing it. I'm just doing these. The main way I'm making money is doing these station building missions, and all of the stations I've built up. But right now, these two shipyards that I'm building, they're just sucking the money out. And they're going to continue to do so until all the modules get built. This one's almost done too. This one's building up pretty quick.
Please halt. We'll be scanning your cargo.
We just need to get these, oh look. Advanced electronics and turret components built. See, look at all these damn modules we have to build to this one. But once it gets built, the money should start pumping in again. All right, what are we doing in Heretics End? Are we crushing these cats? Looks like we killed most of their fighters.
We found something out here.
see what this is looking like.
Requesting immediate backup.
Please halt. We'll be scanning your cargo hold. Stern, authentic point. Move on. Your scan is clear.
I don't see anyone actually shooting here.
Awaiting orders.
Where's that Phoenix at? Or Behemoth?
Please halt. We'll be scanning your cargo hold.
Go ahead and scan.
Move on. Your scan is clear.
Thought I had a mission to take out CAC forces.
Please halt. We'll be scanning your cargo hold. The scan is finished.
Well, it's not really giving us any good views here. There we go. It's just moving too damn fast away. I'm not seeing the Behemoth doing any kind of shooting. Alright, that's enough of that. It's getting me dizzy watching it spin around. What is he doing? Goshing now. Let's see, I had, what was this it? Oh, this was scale plate. It must be done already. There are no known sections. So far, look at this. We're at the maximum with just about everybody here. All of the big ones. Well, I was going to go after the split next, but since we're allied up with them, kind of don't want to. Because we go wait to see if somebody attacks us. And just keep building up our fleets in the meantime. Yeah, they're in a couple of sectors right now. We're wiping them out here. They were. I also just saw them over here in Silent Witness. I saw something now. So we'll come over here and take out these guys next. There's something we're missing over here. What's this for? Nobody owns this, huh? Well, we should take this over here. Add this to our empire. Oh, there's some Vigor in here. How's it already got that much silicon in there when we haven't even done anything yet? Oh. Dropped 100 million there.
Drop my cargo. Awaiting orders.
I've pretty much taken them out, but they just keep spamming bases. Apparently, you have to band together with the North River guys, otherwise the Vigor will keep spamming stations until the end, until you quit the game. Say they I have these I have all these Phenai in here, and we just keep attacking the Vigor as they build their bases, kind of like what I'm doing with the FERF over here. Or FAF. Or FERF. Although I saw somebody say that they were able to take them out, but I think the issue is that I still got this. I've got this mission here, and I can't get rid of it as long as this mission's here. If I wouldn't have started this mission, or if I would have finished this mission, I think I'd be able to get rid of the FAF. But because I've got this mission in here, it's not going to let me get rid of them, and I can't abort it. So I guess I'm stuck with them constantly spamming new bases.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Please halt. We'll be scanning your cargo.
Go ahead and scan.
Move on. Your scan is clear.
Awaiting orders.
It's not done.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
What, they're there already? They can't be. Yeah, they're not there yet. There must be these dudes over here.
We found something out here.
But I pretty much crushed the Xenon. They were all of this stuff up here. This was all Xenon. They took
I was asked to drop my cargo.
they were killing the Split. The Split were almost done. Split were almost done. They'd even they lost their shipyard, and their wharf was like down to 2 hull and had almost all the modules destroyed. They only had like this, a little bit of this left, and maybe 1 or 2 other things until I came by and I wiped out. I went with the Asgards, and it took me a while. It was like 1 sector per stream for a while. And now they're, and then after I took out all of that, I went down here and I took out, I took over these areas here. And now, after that, I decided to come in here and I went after the FERF because the FAF kept attacking all my ships. Which is why I went after the Vigor too, because they kept attacking. Any ships that I'd sent through here, they were attacking all the time. Or, let me see. Yeah, through here. Any ships I was sending through here and through here. Well, through here, the Vigor were attacking. And then the FERF were attacking all my ships here and up in here. They actually destroyed one of my bases over here, and that was the final straw. Wow. Just losing money. Whoa, look at that. Another 100 million.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Where's this going to?
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
$14 million for the Holy Vision shipyard. $60 million, no, $80 million for the Reflected Star shipyard. Yeah, see, those shipyards, man, they're costing me tons of money to get them operational. From 2 billion to 500 million. We're not going to be able to. I wanted to sit there and start building up some fleets with just with some destroyers too. Even though Captain Snuggles' video says that destroyers don't work very well in fleets, but I'm going to try and do it anyway. I'm gonna build up one of these fleets like I got here. Like this one.
Damage is getting serious. Confirmed.
Like this one here, but I'm gonna have them but I'm going to add destroyers and stuff. And the battleships to them. So I can actually see how well or badly it does. I mean, right now, look, they're right next to this guy. Why are they not attacking him anyway? And I just had him. There we go. They're forming up in battle lines to attack. That doesn't look like a forward X shape. That looks like a double ring shape to me. Looks pretty cool though. The FAF don't actually have a base. They just they buy their ships from the FERF. They're still not attacking though. Why not? He's coordinating attack. Well, it's sure is taking a long time to get this attack underway. Let me maybe that'll help speed things up here. Bam. Doesn't even look like I lost anything either. This guy, these dudes up here doing nothing.
Requesting immediate backup.
Still waiting for all of these modules to get. We got enough production modules.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
That should be my guys in over here. Somewhere over here. Here.
Taking serious damage. Acknowledged.
I didn't bother with that. What I did was I just attacked the Xenon, and then I also as I was doing it, as I was attacking the Xenon, I would build up I would build my defense. So, like, before I came in here and attacked, I put a defense station right here. What happened here? Why does this guy need a... Oh no, I think what it is, I came in here and then I built the defense station here. But it took so long I had to build my own stations because the split had nothing to supply me with. And then they were using these bases that I made here to supply themselves and to build themselves back up. But as I went, I took over, I put a defense station here and I guarded here. And then I'd move forward and I built defense stations here, and then I had to build factories so that I could build the stations, and it didn't take forever and a day. That's kind of what I'm doing with where I'm at over there with the FERF. Shit, what did I come over here to do? There was something I wanted to do over here. Oh, there was a manager I needed here.
I was asked to drop my cargo. Awaiting orders.
What is the defense station? Where's that? Alright, let's see how we're doing with these packs. Should be wiping them out pretty quickly here. I want to see more of those plasmas coming up. Looks like it's all done. Oh, there's some more. Mopping up. There we go. That's what I wanted to see, but I wanted to see him doing that with the against the stations.
Waiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Waiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Spanked. Spanked.
Please hold. We'll be scanning your cargo.
Go ahead and scan.
Move on. Your scan is clear.
You seem almost disappointed.
Is this guy ready for a manager? Yes. Oh. I am. Marie Ryder. Come on down.
Can I help? Goodbye.
All right, let's bring these dudes in on me. All right, let's see what that brings. All right. Oh, person. Wow, 525. You're spending money like it's going out of style. Kind of hoping we'd find us another Vigor base in here somewhere. So that maybe we can completely wipe them out. Well, they're not really doing a great job of policing, are they?
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Well,
Awaiting orders.
run away! You ain't got no guns. And who says if you drop the cargo that they'll let you go anyway? So just run away! Run away! There's a target in range. Where are you going? Okay. He heard me.
Awaiting orders.
A mining station here too.
I was asked to drop my cargo. Awaiting orders.
Yeah, I don't see any Vigor station in here. Where are they getting these ships from? They've got to have a base somewhere because I'm not allowing them to build a wharf or a shipyard down there. So somewhere they've got to have a base somewhere.
Requesting immediate backup. Requesting immediate backup.
Oh my God!
Damage is getting serious. Affirmative.
Alright, let's see what's going on over here.
Requesting immediate backup.
Still not getting this thing done. We pretty much crushed the Xenon. Well, supposedly at the end game, they're supposed to miraculously build themselves back up, but I don't know how. Considering I've basically, unless I'm missing a couple of things, which I probably am, there's probably a couple of sectors that I haven't gotten yet. But for what we got here, they're pretty much down to 2 sectors, and not much going on in either of those.
We found something out here.
Another ship. Probably should go check out those ships we found. Still working on that. Alright, let's go see what these ships are. So that's one. God dang it.
Awaiting orders.
Well, that's not one. That's one. The boarding pod, the Chimera. There we go. That's one. We found 3 of them, though. Is Mamba one of them? Mamba is another one. Alright, what's the third one? I don't know what the other one would be. I don't see anything else.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders. I was asked to drop my cargo.
Well, you know what we say to
Awaiting
that?
orders.
Run away! Run away! Have a good night, Thumb. Thanks for showing up.
Requesting immediate backup.
Well, let's see, where are we at? Oh, look, we've got the claimed it now. All done. Build us another gonna build a scrap processing place over. Well, you know, let's just build a mining station. I don't need the scrap processing stuff though. Let's make sure that's not in here. Alright. $537. Oh, let me make sure we got the. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can't find someplace else where the CAC are hiding at. Probably not going to be in any of our sectors.
Requesting immediate backup.
Get another manager here, huh? Manager. Man, my eyes are
Can I help?
starting to go. I'm gonna have to call it short pretty soon. It's starting to fog up on me. What we got going on here? Oh, this is just a defense station. Doesn't have a thing on it, does it? No, let's put a. Doesn't look like this guy got one either, huh?
Requesting immediate backup.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
My ships, we got 2 stations to kill there. I think I might send them up here. Where are they holding position? Shit. Where are those,
I was asked to drop my cargo. Awaiting orders.
just still might get that. Well, I don't understand why they're not delivering the hull parts to him. Oh, he doesn't have it. He don't have any either. That's why they're not bringing him any hull parts, because this guy still needs like 26,000 hull parts. So does this dude. He's done. He's got 3 hull part things here. What's he doing? He's got 52,000. Why isn't he delivering them? I shouldn't have to micro him. That guy's right in the next sector. I shouldn't have to micro this. It's like right there. They need 26,000. Each of these guys needs 26,000 hull parts. He has 52,000 hull parts in storage, and he's got all of these traders. They're just sitting here idling about, doing nothing. Well, okay, not all of them are traders. Are we done with this mission yet? Hell no. How's this terraforming project? I don't know. Doesn't look like it's improved any since I looked last time. Some money!
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
My inventory is only at 14 million?
Awaiting orders.
Alright, finally. Let's see what we got going here. Six fighters, all slots filled.
I was asked to drop my cargo. Awaiting orders.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to cut it short in about 10-15 minutes. My eyes are giving out on me. It's a little foggy. How's the microphone sounding? Does it sound better tonight? I hope so, after all the time I spent messing with it. I still gotta spend some more time so that I can make sure the if I ever want to make the horse noise, sound like Orson really doesn't like that sound. Oh, Orson. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel and give us that thumbs up. Actually, I had a really good dinner tonight. I had takeout. It was what was it? Corn, mashed potatoes and gravy, macaroni and cheese, and prime rib. Very good. And some cornbread. Not really doing anything over here in Terran space. CAC. You know what? I think there was a CAC installation over here somewhere. Okay. Thought I saw one over here. In the Terran cigar scene. There we go. Savaris. Alright, well, let's take our dudes that we got up here. Oh, we need a manager here. Hear that? Sarah Fujiwara, come on down.
Get out.
Sir,
Hopefully those wharves are going the ship port. I don't even know what do you call it? Because they're so big. Shipyard. Hopefully they can start making some moolah for us. Instead of sucking it all away. It looks like he's almost got everything that he needs to buy. Some turret components and advanced electronics.
Enemy spotted.
He's rocking and rolling here. Okay. 49 production modules already built. How about the other one? "55 production modules built already." Oh, look at that. We're rocking and rolling now. Looks like everything's done too. So this is just a matter of put the seat on probably 15-20 minutes before it all gets done. So he shouldn't be sucking very much more money out of us now. Workforce peak efficiency at 22. Oh, so we're gonna have to put some more. Habitat modules in. Might as well do that now. Jeez. All right, let's do this. Come on, man. Oh, no. That's not what we want to do. God. Oh, right here. Right. Oh, no, right. No, right there.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
You know what? That's good enough for government work.
We found something out here.
Was that the rattlesnake that found the ship, or was the ship that they found a rattlesnake?
Requesting immediate backup.
What's that's not gonna work. Alright, let's remove this one. Why is that not working? What? I don't understand why that's not working. I mean, there's if that one can go down there, this one should be able to go down to there. Don't make no sense. Don't make one bit of sense to me. Don't get it. I don't get it. Just don't make no freaking sense. That connected to something. Looks like it is. They said there were like some new connectors and stuff that they made available. Where are you at? The hell's he doing? He doesn't want to come into view over here. Wow. Right, well, he wants to go. No, you don't want to go there either. It's like, no! I will not go there! You cannot make me! Alright, that ought to do it. That ought to give us enough habitat modules.
Requesting immediate backup.
Let's those fighters over.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
I had
Awaiting orders.
Oh my lord. Come on, dude. Dude.
Awaiting orders.
Oh.
Awaiting orders.
We need to perform the transfer. Great work.
Ass. What is an ass?
We were hit. Confirmed.
Back over 600.
Something hit us. Confirmed.
What do they want? 575. 5 defense modules. Five defense modules. Oh, well, maybe that's it. Better use whatever they size they want. 575. I guess that was good, huh? How have I been introduced? It's just
I was asked to drop my cargo. Awaiting orders.
let's see what we got going on. Kicking it
I was
yet?
asked to drop my cargo.
Awaiting orders.
That looks pretty cool. Yeah, I want to get a shot with that in the back while they're firing.
I was asked to drop my cargo. Awaiting orders.
Want to get some video in case I do another thing. Besides that looked pretty. I like that background there. It looks very cool. It's not really, well, I've gone like about an hour after I said I was going to stop.
We found something out here.
Another ship. Lock boxes. That doesn't sound very good, huh? Come on. They wanted to go up there. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
I was asked to drop my cargo. Awaiting orders.
All right, folks, on that note, I'm going to have to call it a night. My eyes are getting all wobbly. I can't, having trouble seeing. Happens when you wear contacts, you're half blind in your. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If so, please subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up. If you're watching the replay, make a comment or two. Just say hi, tell me where you're from. And, you know, that'll help out. Tomorrow night, we'll be back with Broken Arrow, doing the multiplayer thing. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do Friday. I might do Broken Arrow again. I might do Entropy PD. And then we'll probably do Broken Arrow again on Saturday and Sunday meets. I'm not sure about Monday and Tuesday. We'll be back with it. At some point, I'm going to finish up Star Content. It's according to the videos I've seen, there's maybe like another hour or so of stuff that I have to do. Actually, it'll probably take me longer, but for most people, it'd be an hour. For me, it'll probably take me like 3 or 4 hours. There's a region, and there's a region in the map that's down here that I haven't explored, and then I just have to finish the missions that are there. All right, that's it for the night. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Give us a thumbs up. And I will see you next time. Thanks, as always, Perpetual, for showing up. I really appreciate it, as with everyone else who came. And I will see you tomorrow night, I hope. Have a good night, everybody. I get my cursor to go.